The Blue Dragonflight and the other aspects paid a high price in the brutal wars against the Lich King and Black Dragon Deathwing. Victory, however, did not bring peace. Caligos, formerly an ambassador of its flight, becomes the new leader of the flight, which has been stripped of its immortality. Hope seems to not favor the young spearhead, and there lies a bleak future for the Nexus, which is no longer the ancient promised land of arcane knowledge Caligos' people were once proud of. Such is the description of Chapter 1, Frozen Heart. So this is where you spend your time, Kiri.
Kellic? I have not even noticed that you entered. Nexus. It is our home. It is the entire Azeroth's envy. Or it used to be. So many brethren are no longer at our side. But I have to stay in the absence of others. Where have you gone to? You have been away for days.
Roaming the sky, Kiri. Pondering. It is the only thing I can still do. One after another our people abandon our ancient homeland, and I have no means to convince them not to.
Flying about this scared land will not solve anything. You have duties as a leader, and complacency will just make these younglings wander aimlessly.
But what would you have me do? Our allies are few, and our numbers dwindling by the days.
What would you think? We need to stand tall and give...
Lord Caligos, Princess Kirigosa, the artifact is gone. What is going on, Guardian? What is amiss? The focusing iris, it is nowhere to be found. What? What do you mean nowhere to be found? It has been stolen, is all I can imagine. Smuggled away by someone who seeks its immense power. You must come and see for yourself. This is dire. Just who could have such audacity and cleverness? If the focusing iris falls into the hands of a warmonger, great destruction is imminent.
What of the Guardians of the Iris?
I'm sorry, Lady Kirigosa. I have not received any news from Varagos and his companions, nor have I encountered any others.
What could have happened? The Guardians of the Iris are our most trusted and most resilient warriors. If even they...
Come, Kiri, we have to investigate. Whoever has intruded must have left some traces, and the Iris cannot have gone far yet. Time is of the essence.
Speak freely,
Alright.
friend.
The Kirintor expedition to the north could be of help. We should go to them as well. Find the dragons, just must survive. Anyone else? No, it's just those three.
Something about you seems familiar.
Oh, does it?
May we be
thank you.
inspired to choose with wisdom.
Alright, so I'll first regroup all the units that I have at my command, and then have a look at what each of them does. Alright, so I had a much older version of this campaign, and may I say that this is just first mission, and it already is quite different from what the previous version was. I'm happy that I'm managing to keep up the dialogues, because I currently don't know if I want to include the intro to the campaign or not, because dialogue in there is really fast. Not for reading, but for acting it out loud, like voice acting, so... Alright. Anyway.
Something about you
move out.
Seems familiar.
So, Mana Colossus. A stone giant, basically. Has stone, war club, and skin. It's just a tank, I suppose. Nothing amazing, but it's a good tank because of the hardened skin. Alright, War Mage. Has spell steal? Water elemental. Okay, dragon form. Giving him ability to fly, gain hit points, armor and attack, and resistance skill. Well, he has a lot of damage when flying, but he doesn't have the dispel or the elemental summon anymore. I think I'm gonna get those as dragons for now. Alright. Let's so group 1 will be just melee. I mean, the Stone Guardians. Yep. Alright. Next up are these two.
Say no more. Waiting on you.
Oh, they don't have this spell. Sorry, they have spell steal.
Waiting
These
on
have
you.
this spell. Alright, so these have this
Waiting
spell.
on you.
Low damage, low armor.
Waiting on you.
Frost Nova for 50. It's pretty expensive for doing only 50, but it's on a unit, so I guess that's good. Has resistant skin, and the flying form has a lot more damage again. Has aerial shackles, but doesn't have any damage spells other than the shackles. I guess that's balanced out by having a lot more basic damage. I think I'm gonna go just for damage, so I'll take those. They have about the same health, amusingly enough, even though the War Mage has a lot more health as a ground unit. This is what I meant to click, see? But sure. Alright, and lastly are the heroes.
Something about you seems familiar.
Lord Calicos, the Blue Dragons attacked our watch place and imprisoned my fellows. I was able to escape, but they are caught in there still. Please, we must release them. Optional quest discovered.
On with it.
Well, you got pretty wrecked. Just by a bear? No, it must have been by the splash damage of those dragons. Alright. About the heroes. Oh, so. Reduced magic damage received, okay. Has dragon form, but only changes him into flying unit, doesn't increase any stats, apparently. Breath of Frost, Star Shards, damage in an area, Mana Shield, and ground AoE damage over time. Okay.
Let us turn from our old ways.
I am the blade of the
And
goddess.
Kirigosa, she has one item.
Something about
Calicos
you
doesn't.
Moonlight shines upon
Familiar.
the
Teleports
guilty
12
and
units to
then
this
set the light.
area. Oh yeah. She has Frost Nova, Chain Lightning, Brilliant Sora. I would very much like that instead of those two. And Starfall. And Dragon Form as well. Okay, so I have a total of 2 melee units.
May the Titans guide us.
That said,
Let us turn from
I hope
our
you do
old
realize
ways.
that I can just go ahead and do
May the
this.
Titans guide
They
us.
cannot attack air, so
You
it's pretty cheap tactic, but you know, why not? Well, the bears are getting murdered, so
mortals.
it's nothing to worry about.
You
What do I need tanks for if I just have a bunch of
What
dragons?
brings you
Tell
to
me.
me, mortal?
Oh, well, maybe if I'll encounter any ranged units, then perhaps yes. Like, what was it? Rebels. I do not know the events that follow after
brings you to
Cataclysm
me,
in the
mortal?
Nexus areas, so I will not be of much help in explaining
troubled.
why are there rebels, right, in the Nexus. So,
The future of Azeroth hinges on your actions.
does it? It maybe does. Can he attack air? No. Ah, he's even helping me.
Speak freely.
There we go, now you're gonna die.
Something about you seems
Are they gonna change into... I guess they're not gonna change into the flying versions of themselves.
We must stop
Not like
him
it would
now.
matter. Or maybe it would.
Speak
Yeah.
freely, friend.
Oh well.
You seem troubled.
This is just a murder fest of dragons versus ground units. But maybe that will change. Got a level up. Nice. I've seen this. It's sort of like Starfall, except it's only in one area and it doesn't damage every unit. I mean, it does, but it doesn't do damage
You
to every
seem
unit
troubled.
separately. It does the damage at once. So, Breath of Frost compared to this is Menile. I mean, like, pretty weak. So instead I'll take... I'm compelled to just pick Mana Shield. Look at the health of my other units,
Something about
right?
you
And then look at the
seems
health of Hero.
familiar.
But thankfully this is not a melee game, or Battle.net game, so I don't have to fear for health. So I'll take
What
damage,
brings you to
because
me,
why not?
mortal? You seem troubled. What brings you to me?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. My ground units are getting wrecked by the splash damage, not by the damage of enemies, so... I wish I had not forgotten that. That said, I also hope I will found a healer dragon. Well, she won't attack here. She should be able to. Let's see if she can.
Indeed.
No. Now that's pretty weird. Gives +6 intellect to one hero. Okay. And there goes the Berlin
What
Sora.
brings you to me, mortal? May the Titans guide us.
Also, the frame rates in this campaign might be pretty weak at some points, because you've seen in the opening cinematic how many, I think they're called doodads, were placed on the map, right?
Speak freely, friend.
So, that could be problematic. Oh hey, guess what, you're not attacking. There we go. It's another level. Here I'll take the mana shield, just in case they would decide to aim me. Aim the hero, I mean. Alright.
From our old ways.
Oh, damn it. I have to open these with either ground units or... There's one unit missing as well, by the way. Fine. Oh, that's nice. It moves them all to the ground at the same time. Why do I have...
You seem troubled.
Thirst for magic.
Say... There's something I'm maybe not understanding properly.
May we be inspired to
See my
choose with
upkeep?
wisdom.
None. It's 42 supply, okay? 76. I don't understand how some things work in the editors, so I'm not gonna talk about this much.
Seems familiar.
But, I mean, obviously there probably shouldn't be an increase in supply, right? Probably.
What brings you
It's something like when you transform a druid of the claw.
Something about you seems
But then again, it might be for balance
brings
issues
you
as
to
well,
me,
because
mortal?
I imagine that with just this group of units, right?
Let us
These
turn
are
from
on
our
ground,
old
they are
ways.
pretty weak. Compared to the dragon form,
May
they
we
are
be
pretty weak, and if you
inspired to
change them into
choose
dragons,
with
they are super strong. I imagine that if you
Titans
just
guide us.
spammed a lot of them and then changed them, and they still took only like 2 supply per unit,
May
you
we
could
be
very easily
inspired
move
to
through the
choose with
missions.
wisdom. Indeed.
Speaking of which, in the
May the
previous version of the
Titans guide
campaign,
us.
I only finished the first mission, so
Indeed.
I do not know what to expect
Something about
whatsoever.
you seems
And
familiar.
this, as I said, this mission already is pretty different from what I remember, so... So don't be surprised if I'll be
Speak freely,
surprised, is what
friend.
I'm trying to say. Alright, so he
Something
has
about you seems
+6 intellect,
familiar.
700...
What
okay.
brings you to me, mortal?
I don't need to ever use his spells,
May the
so
Titans guide us.
he can just add extra health.
Let us
Why not?
turn from our old ways. You seem troubled.
Ooh. The time is now, Archmage. We require your aid. As you can see now, we are in a civil war. The focusing iris is stolen, our dragonflight rebels against each other, and others abandon this land mindlessly. I hear your plight, Caligos. The Kirin Tor will stand with you against these rebels. This is not just a war for the Nexus, but also for the rest of Azeroth. I will personally lead the attack with you.
Thank you, human. We must be going now. The war is still raging on.
Ooh, Ansram is
Something
mine to
about you
control.
seems familiar.
He received some Dalaran troops, and
Indeed.
with them, the powerful
May we
mage
be
Ansram
inspired to
Runeweaver,
choose with
which, by the
wisdom.
way, in previous version was just a unit, not a hero. Okay.
You seem troubled.
So I guess I will group these with the Mountain Giants.
Yes, my friend.
Pyromancer. Soulburn, nice. That's a very
Something
nice
about
spell.
you seems
By the way, that's in many
familiar.
campaigns this is a boss killer or a hero killer because it reduces their attack by 50%. That's a
troubled.
big decrease. Maybe it doesn't seem like it, but it is. And if I remember, this should be a healer. Yep.
For the light.
Something about you seems familiar.
Yep, I cannot drop that. Because imagine if I had that +6 or whatever.
Speak freely.
Alright, so Ansem has Blizzard, Blink. Nice. +15 passively to intelligence, and then Starfall again, except accessible, because he's level 10. I have only level 4 on Kirgosa.
Justice.
Oops. No. I could easily murder my own units if I see what I mean. Like, this is the damage I did to a mountain giant with just one attack of each of these dragons. The splash damage. Not even a direct attack. But attacks of dragons splash for a lot, so... E. Let's go. In the meantime, those two can move bottom and start... Or am I not limited on experience gain? Alright, so she can reach up to level 5.
You seem troubled. May we be inspired to choose with wisdom.
What about Caligos? He seems to be limited to level 4. Maybe not. Hold up. Gotta check. Yep. He's limited to level 4 and she's limited to level 5. So that means I can send this group to the bottom to deal with some of these. Don't mind me, I'll just attempt to do some multitasking. Alright, stop. There we go. It's not multitasking, I'm just trying to see if I can clear out groups of enemies with... Oh, hello. Overseer. Oh, he has a Frost Nova, it seems. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and kill him. Oh, he has a bunch of spells. Okay. I don't need to shackle that one, because it's already too late. The dragon did a few attacks.
We must stop him now.
Oh. I wonder if I can resurrect flying units. I don't think that's the case.
Let us turn from our old ways.
Alright, you.
Our forces are under
Come here.
You seem
Are they? Oh yeah, it's only those Frost Novas, nothing else.
Attack
Ooh, another bear.
The future of Azeroth hinges on your actions.
I mean, another 50 gold.
friend.
I could use a Fountain of Healing or Healing Scroll. Can I buy that? Do the humans have a shop? No, they do not.
Let us
Oh,
turn from our old
hello.
ways.
That's a blue drake.
Speak free.
Let's have a look around then.
We must stop him now.
Kaboom!
May the Titans guide us.
Alright, I'll leave
The
Mage
future of Azeroth hinges
on the
your
right side.
actions.
I'll reunite with him eventually.
What brings you
Come
to
here.
mortal?
No item drop. But
May
that
we
doesn't
be
matter. Here's
inspired
another
to
bear.
choose with wisdom.
Can I shackle? No. Not on neutrals. Never mind. Never mind. I was just checking.
Something about
Alright,
you
is there anything
seems
down? There might be
familiar.
something. But all I did was I made a lap around the
Indeed.
area where I saw the dragons.
Let
So
us turn from our old ways.
let's move onward. Another bear.
What
It's kind of
brings you to
pointless to kill them, but they might be holding
be
an item,
inspired
like a
to
potion
choose
or something. So that's why I do
Let
it.
us turn from our old ways.
Alright, here's an obelisk,
We must
which
stop him
my units can fly over, but there's a blue dragon. A pretty big one. Alright, and you've gone too far. There we go. I hope no, I didn't lure the big one, so that's okay.
Speak freely.
Alright, now I'll make a lap around and go back to the Archmage because he has an Alchemist, and he can heal for little health, but it's still a heal. It's better than regen. Hold up. Ah, okay, I didn't see that coming. I mean, I didn't see the base, or I mean, a bunch of units. He has rejuvenation? I wish I had mind control. Oops. Is that a hero? Yep. Which cannot attack... Oh, he can. Oh crap. Okay, so I need to make a lap around, heal, and then regroup. And it might be even... I don't know, it might be even better to change units into the ground form. I'm not sure.
Speak freely.
I'll have to see in a moment. I'll check up here if there's anything. Yep, there is certainly something. Nope. Nope. Oh, I can shackle ground units as well. That's cool, but I need to kill this blue dragon before it wrecks me. I cannot frost nova it. Ew. There's a way gate, but I don't think it's active, so I'll just murder a bunch of these. Call it preemptive cleaning of the area.
Indeed. May we be inspired.
Cleaning of what, you may ask? Well, of enemies. That's the answer.
Indeed.
Alright, coming here. I really wish I could buy some scrolls, or...
You seem
it's whatever. Alright, so...
We shall not falter.
One thing I can do is... change all of the flyers back to ground form so they have less maximum health. So the healing heals more.
Speak freely.
Alright, so now she has 500 health, now she has 400. The way it works is, I think it's percent. It takes percent of health before transformation and counts the health after the transformation. So what I do here is take an alchemist, use some bottles, and of course has no cooldown because it's I guess it's neutral level of the healing bottles.
Right.
Waiting on you.
Get on with it.
And now,
Waiting on you.
instead of healing her from 360 to 950, I had to heal her to 500 health in the ground form, and on transform she gets full health again. But I guess some of you know that already.
To choose with wisdom.
Can hardly wait.
May the Titans guide us.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Also, the healing was pretty effective, but you know what is more effective than a healing spell? Opening your eyes. Yeah.
What brings you
I
to
sometimes
me,
forget to
mortal?
do that. Actually, a lot of the time, but
Something
don't
about
mind
you
me.
seems
I didn't sleep much today, so...
Well,
I know, that's a pretty poor excuse, right? And let's move out.
May we be
So I'm
inspired
going,
to choose with wisdom.
Find the dragons. I wonder
Indeed.
what kind of
Let us
dragons.
turn from our old ways.
I guess not
May the
rebels, right?
Titans guide us. May we be
Alright,
inspired
let's
to
go up.
choose with wisdom. Speak freely, friend.
They're getting slaughtered. But that's
Indeed.
because they're split up. If they actually united, they could be a threat.
To choose with
Oh, another one of those. No. Let's murder that one first.
about you seems familiar. You seem troubled.
Oops. Oh yeah, I can taunt. In case one of the units gets focused, but the focus already was on the flying war mage, so there was no need to taunt, right? Can I... Ooh, you're never attacking! Oops.
You seem troubled. What brings you to me?
There we go. I've got a key. If only I knew for what, but that doesn't matter, does it? I've got a key, and it dropped from a rebel hero. I guess that's good. And that a key will be very important at some
Let us
point.
turn from our old
Ooh,
ways.
arcane pendant.
Indeed.
Oh! I'm apparently breaking the map, because it's not even discovered yet and I already got a piece of a key. Grants the hero additional mana. Sure.
Speak freely.
I think it's like
friend.
150 mana.
May the
Let's
Titans
check.
guide us. Indeed.
No, only 100, but it's
May
still
we be inspired
okay.
to choose with wisdom.
Alright, remember as I talked about healing
We
bottles?
shall not
These
falter.
heal a set amount, but the fountain heals percentage again. Like, I don't know, 1% per second. So it doesn't matter whether it's ground or flying form.
You seem troubled.
Well,
Alright.
What brings you to me? You seem troubled.
well,
Let's go this. So I guess I should first look for the dragons. I don't know which though.
Speak freely.
Instead of flying around the map and breaking it.
What brings you
Right.
to me?
Oh, I see what I've been looking for. Okay, okay. Let's get a spirit link then. Or let's not yet.
Friend.
Well, I found them.
the future of Azeroth hinges on your actions.
Nothing else.
Let us
Do I have to
turn
like
from
go
our
on
ways.
ground? Oh, I don't. Never mind. By the azure skies. Impossible! All the guardians are dead. What matter of monster... So many of our kin bloodied. It could have been anyone or anything. But whoever did this has immense strength and no regards for decency. I also sense that there's a powerful warlock involved, judging by the wounds on their hides. But our guardians, they are all capable and fierce. Not even ourselves can easily tempt their wrath. I really don't know what to do.
Behold my leadership and no overwhelming power, young ones. This is what you should do. The focusing iris goes missing, and where have you been, Caligos?
How dare you! These are turbulent times, and without Caligos, our dragonflight would only crumble further. You are the cause behind all this. These other dragons were attacking us because they serve you.
Yes, Kyrgos, these are...
You are insane, imprisoning our people? Katrinas, you have opposed the aspect of the blue dragonflight and committed act of treason. I hereby banish you and declare you no longer one of us. Neither our kin will protect you. You're right, Kiri. Our people need us. Without guidance, they only turn to the old ways, brandishing strength and devouring the weak. Only we can lead them to a new day.
Act of treason? You have no right, Caligos. Our kin and our laws have been broken already.
You no longer belong in this age, Katharinas. Now you are just a shadow of Maligos, only more insane. We will quench your prideful soul. I may be stating the obvious, but the dialogues are still fast. They have erected a new barrier inside the Nexus. The portal to the inner sanctum is closed. We need to kill Katharinas' lieutenants to get the key so we can reach him. So I said, maybe I'm stating the obvious, but the dialogues are really fast. Please tell me I haven't broken it. It says 0. Let us hurry. The Nexus cannot withstand this madness forever. It says 0 out of 3, but I already cut it apart. I guess we'll see in a few moments whether I broke the map or not. Alright, in the meantime, I'll send you up here. Over there.
Something familiar. Speak freely, friend. What brings you to me, mortal?
Alright,
Let us turn from
let's have a look over here.
Well, I can hardly wait. Get on with it.
If I...
something about you seems
Oh, hello.
speak freely.
You require my assistance?
If I manage to screw well, it should be able to kill a bunch of dragons as well, because of the taunt on these stone mana colossus. Mana colossi is actually how it should be pronounced. Sorry, there's a bunch of stuff happening, and none of it is good for me.
Speak freely.
You require my assistance?
Nope. No. Leave the alchemist be.
Well,
Alright.
get on.
That was close, but only because I was trying to multitask and nearly failed at it.
Forces are under attack.
Still back there. Really?
Require my assistance? Something about
Is he gonna die? Will the dragon ever give up? Maybe I can save him. No. How far has the dragon chased? I'd like to know.
Say the word. On my way. I'm an order. Right.
Do not fear. I'm here. Right.
Nope.
For the light.
What is it now? What do you need? My baby.
No, I'm failing. I'm failing pretty hard because I got greedy.
Speak
Go
freely,
back.
friend.
Yeah.
Get on.
Yes, my friend.
Well,
Lost the dragon. Meh. Well, it's like whatever. Ansem has no trouble killing those, but if they aim the units, I cannot taunt them. I mean, I taunt and they will retarget them again within a few moments. They won't retarget from the Colossus now because there's no weaker ground unit. Like, in person.
speak
In
freely.
the sense, I mean. No. None of these spells are allowed.
Something about you seems familiar. Speak freely, friend.
Oops.
Something about you seems familiar.
That should be 2 out of 3. Yep, it is.
What brings you to me, mortal? Indeed.
Nothing.
May we be inspired to choose with
There
wisdom.
we go.
Let us
2
turn
out of
from our
3.
own
Great, so it's not
ways.
broken.
Indeed.
This is the second key piece we have.
Speak freely.
Stating
friend.
the obvious. And I guess the third one is down here because that's where I lost the dragon. And those big ass dragons level 10, which have 2000 health, are have most of the time been only nearby when a hero was there as well.
Let us turn from our old ways.
What do you need?
Alright, I should have used the defense earlier.
Say the word.
There we go.
Something about you
Alright, once that
seems
dragon heals,
familiar.
I mean once that war mage heals, I'll head off to the bottom left
What
corner.
brings you to me, mortal? May
I
the
can also
Titans
get a
guide
bunch
us.
of kills over here, although it's whatever. Why are they attacking us?
You seem
Phew.
troubled. What brings you to me? Speak freely, my friend.
Yeah, right. Huh. Never mind.
Let us turn from our old ways.
Nothing else
May
hidden?
the Titans guide
No
us.
secrets? No?
Let
Okay.
us turn from our
Well, let's go over here and get the last key piece. I'll send of these to the top again. I could blink him over there, but why?
Something about you seems familiar.
I won't kill the dragon hero before I would, like, blink him all the way up, if you know what I mean. So,
You seem troubled.
alright. And
Something
there it
about you
is.
seems
Blue Dragon Captain.
What brings you to me, mortal?
This is the fucking dragon that never gives up. This one.
What brings you to me, mortal?
Oh, aiming the hero, I see.
Speak freely.
Yeah, I can taunt.
What brings you to me, mortal?
Oh yeah, the key. Hmm.
You seem troubled.
I'll give her the potion, but I'll give Caligo's...
How may I serve the goddess?
Oh, she has only one.
Something
Okay.
about you seems familiar. May the Titans guide us. Let
We
us
have all
turn
3
from
pieces
our
to remake the
old
key.
ways.
Let us proceed to the portal quickly.
We will.
Sure.
You require my assistance? I can hardly wait.
There's also a hotkey overlapping, but considering Ansurum was just a unit before and now is a hero, I guess that doesn't matter.
Fine.
Right?
I can hardly wait. What
All
is
right.
seem troubled?
No, I'm not being
Speak
AFK, it's
freely,
only Caligo's being really Where did... Oh, I guess I could have taken the potion. Because the key... The moment I remade it, it just activated the waygate, I see how it is.
Moonlight shines upon
Anyway,
Speak freely.
hold up a
friend.
moment.
of the goddess.
There we go.
It shall be done.
What brings you
Nope,
to me?
wait. You'll go in first. Volunteer. Is it safe? It probably is. Let's split into the
Indeed.
split into the groups again.
May we be
Oh, that's
inspired
right.
to choose
Flying
with
cannot.
wisdom.
Never mind.
May the Titans guide us.
Caligos, you know that I never appreciated you as our leader. You are some because you grow up indulging mortals among our ranks. Leaving the focusing iris stolen, that is too far.
Wrong, Catherinus. You rely on brute strength alone, and your intelligence is no greater than a rampaging mammoth's.
Ah! Die! Die!
What brings you to me, mortal?
Alright. Back up. So I'm currently killing the rebel leader, it
Something about
seems.
you seems
Um,
familiar. What brings
But
you to me?
I don't think he will be much of a challenge. I wonder why.
You seem troubled.
I take no pleasure in slaying you, my kin. You've chosen this.
May we be inspired to choose with wisdom.
Where would that Ronin be? I have contacted him, but I admit, Kiri, it might have been better if we could go to him, not the other way around. He has to be here soon. These Kirintor mages are always late for meeting, especially important ones. We can hardly tarry any longer, Caligos? Kirigosa? There you are. I apologize for my delay. The arcane torrents have disturbed my teleportation spell. It was about time you showed up. Your impatience makes it obvious that this is an important matter. I've tried to come here, but as I did, I received other news from Ansurum. Our concerns come first, for it would be you humans' crisis as well, Ronin. Tell him, Caligos. It's about the focusing iris. Kiri, it might be better if you can. Fair enough. The artifact has gone missing, and our vigilant guardians have been slain as the thief escaped with it. Amongst the confusion, Ronin, you are the first one to come to our mind. Your Kirintor mages must know of the iris, its immense magical capabilities, and what could happen if it falls into the wrong hands. The focusing iris? Yes, indeed we know about it. The iris is a powerful device. I'm afraid, however, I can be of no tangible help on this matter, nor do I wish to endanger my own people on this. I can point you in the right direction. I understand that your concerns go far and wide, Ronin, but this could impact even more mortal lives than any of us can foresee. If you cannot help us, then tell us who can. Very well. You should speak to Miss Jaina Proudmoore, a capable leader of human survivors and one of the most skillful sorceresses on Azeroth. If it is the iris you seek, she should be able to provide some sources. Jaina? Such an uncharacteristic name.
I will stay here to watch over our flight, Kalik. You go to the human city and find that sorceress. We are talking about Terramore. It is an island city located on Kalimdor's eastern shore, in the swamps of Dustwallow. Word is that the place has recently come under many troubles. You must tread lightly when you're there. Alrighty. Kiri, you stay safe. I will make my way there and return once I have located the iris. Thank you as well, Ronan. There is another thing I can do to speed up your progress, Caligos. Pass through this portal and, as a favor, deliver this letter to Lady Proudmoore. Ah, okay. So, it seems that some textures were improved or changed. Units were changed, and I can say for the better, because before the mission was quite sleepy for me, but now it's more action-packed, even though the dragons are pretty overpowered. Or the enemy heroes were pretty weak, one of those two things. Anyway, I'll see you in the next part.